Over the past few years, I've launched several ideas, but there is still one question that remains is, do you need to have a strictly defined target audience before starting a great business? So just to clarify, a persona or a target audience is defined by someone that you call your ideal customer, and you try to list out or define that ideal customer in the most precise ways possible. So for example, you anticipate or you imagine how old they might be, what might be their profession, where would they be located, what would be their hobbies, and how a day in their life would look like. You also try to anticipate what are their purchasing behaviors, what are their tastes, what are their personalities, all these kind of things that might help you in the future to say, this is my ideal customer, this is not my ideal customer. Another way to do this is also to try to find among your existing customers who is the ideal customer you want to keep targeting. And that way you might have someone in mind that is super precise, and that might be that person that you want to help. So keep that in mind for the rest of the video. This is a thing that many consultants will advise to do before launching. I am still questioning whether this is actually needed to start a business or not. And you can use the comment section to agree or disagree with me. And here is two examples that I have for today's video. So the first thing is, when I started my hostel, it took me maybe a year to find out who was my target audience. But because it took me that long, I had a lot of time to experiment and try out a lot of different services and things to offer for different kind of people. And because of all of these trials and errors, I was able to define the right target audience for my hostel. And from that moment, it started to really skyrocket. So there's no doubt that the key takeaway from that experience with my hostel was that you need a target audience to get fully booked, and you need a target audience to have success in your business. But do you need it from day one when you launch? I'm not sure because of what I've said. And recently, I found a video from Ali Abdal, a YouTuber who started to help aspiring content creators to get started with their YouTube channel. And his video basically split out 3 stages of creating your YouTube channel. So the first step is you get started, the second step is you get good, and the third step is you get smart. And he only recommends to find a persona once you get smart. So maybe that's what is blocking a lot of content creators. That's what is blocking a lot of business owners with growing their audience, growing their business, because they think they need to have the target audience before even starting. And that's another reason for me to say that you should just try it out to offer a few services for who you think you can help right now, even if it's not clearly defined as your target audience, but at least you try out, and then once you start to have traffic and you start to have experience, then maybe it's time to get smart and only target specific people. Now, there is another good friend of mine who has been in a career of marketing, and he basically says that it's not worth your time to start something if you don't know who you are really helping. And I also agree with that, surprisingly, because honestly, it takes so much effort to start a business. If you actually waste it on the wrong people, then you might actually have a problem of return on investment and finding and losing a lot of time that we all need as a business owner. If you are interested in this question of the best moment in the business journey to define your persona and find your ideal customer, this is going to be one of the questions I will ask to Chris, a startup founder who has more than 10 years experience as a business owner, owning a marketing agency and being a startup founder in Vietnam. we will have the opportunity to ask him directly this question and talk about what are the best ingredients to start any idea or start a business. This interview will be added to the description of this video when it will be available. And if you are watching just on the day this video is published, you might want to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you can get the notification when my interview with Chris will be available. I will continue research on that topic and definitely try to help you guys trying to define your persona as early as possible, and also keep an eye on the most important that we all need as business owners is to get things started and to not be stuck because we don't think we have the right audience or we don't think we have the right product. I think it's better to offer something that is not perfect than to not offer anything at all. But the right attitude should be that we are well aware that it's not perfect, and we keep iterating and we keep also getting feedback from our customers to make sure that we keep having better products and better services for everyone in the future. Have a good day, guys, and see you tomorrow for another video. Bye.